last 3 games, as I mentioned, Tua has shown out. He averaged 323 passing yards per game on top of in each, all while helping the Dolphins score 30-plus points for 3 straight games for the first time since 2009. I know I gave you a lot of numbers. Basically, Tua's playing well, and the team's looking really good. So Miami now undefeated in games this season when Tua starts and finishes the game. So tell me this, Dan. Should he be at the top of the MVP convo at this point?
Absolutely, right with Patrick Mahomes. Those guys are 1-1.
Yeah.
And I'm going to hunt down all the people who told me Tua sucked, like Denzel in Man on Fire. Like, I'm gonna find you guys and make sure that you realize all you guys were wrong. The way that Tua is playing right now is off the charts. He's neck and neck with Patrick Mahomes as the MVP. He leads the NFL in basically every category. He's got the best QBR in the NFL. He's actually got a passer rating of over 135 for 3 straight games. You know how many people have done that in the history of the NFL? 1, Tua. The only guy to ever do that. Find me a scarier offense right now to play in outside of maybe Kansas City. The ball comes out of his hands so quickly. He's distributing it. The accuracy, the timing, the touch, the placement of the throws is as good as we've seen candidly since Drew Brees, prime Drew Brees. That's what this looks like right now. And I'm telling you, everybody, well, ask Ryan when he comes on next hour. There's no defensive coordinator that is not fearing playing against this offense, and it's because of Tua. He's playing as good as you could play, and it's him and Patrick Mahomes right now for MVP.
Well, for me, it's Mahomes. Because Mahomes, number one, let's call it what it is. This brother has been absolutely sensational. We got to give Tua a lot of credit. I'm not taking anything away. 18 touchdowns and 3 interceptions is what it is. Completing over 70% of his passes. It's been impressive, and I get all of that. But I will remind you, you can throw a 5-yard pass to Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle and they can take it to the house.
Don't do that.
I'm just saying, it has happened this year. It's not like it hasn't happened. Yesterday, they had a running game. Wilson ran for over 100-something yards. All right, they were running the football effectively. They ran for nearly 200 yards on the day against Cleveland. You're going up against Jacoby Brissett or whatever. Congratulations, you beat them. Nice job. At the end of the day, what it comes down to is this. 40. Listen, I understand that. They were running the football effectively. You were distributing the ball to a lot of different receivers. Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, to me, are a dynamic duo that should petrify defenses around the NFL. These brothers can catch a 5-yard pass and take it to the house. I'm not saying Tua can't throw the long ball because we know that he can do that.
Okay.
But when I'm talking about those intermediate passes and what have you, even though I've seen him do it, I've seen him do it effectively. He deserves a lot of credit. But I've also seen him dip and dunk to those brothers, and those guys take it to the house. These brothers are something special. Tyreek Hill is no longer in KC, and look at what we've seen Patrick Mahomes do. Okay. We didn't see Tua do this until Tyreek Hill joined Waddle. We've seen Patrick Mahomes do this without Tyreek Hill, and Kansas City is balling. Right now, if I had to give the edge, it would be to Patrick Mahomes over Tua, but Tua is in the conversation, deserves a lot of credit.
What about Jalen Hurts?
Jalen's in that conversation, but he's not doing what Tua and Patrick are doing. I mean, he's not. He's playing good football. I think it's the easiest place in the NFL to play as well for Jalen. That's not knocking Jalen. Jalen's playing really good. He's probably in that top 5.
Easiest place to play, why?
Their offensive line's the best. It's the most athletic. A.J. Brown's uncoverable. Devontae Smith's your number 2. Their run game is fantastic, and their defense takes the ball away.
Got it. Based on the team.
Yeah.
He's on the best team. You're saying he's on the best team.
Yes, but he's playing top 5 MVP caliber football.
I agree with you on all those points about Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, here's what I would say. Like, Tua's the best deep ball thrower in football this year.
Okay.
So was Tyreek not lying?
Oh, Tyreek killed him.
Wait. Can I remember when he came on the show a couple times?
And people thought he was crazy.
Tyreek, and he was saying how good Tua was, and like he's just as good as Patrick Mahomes.
That was the part that we all thought was blasphemous, which we were wrong about.
Yeah, but is it not?
Was right about. But let me say this: stop that. We've seen Tua throw the long ball, and Waddle and Tyreek Hill are turning around, backpedaling, waiting for the football.
So you're one of the guys that got to chase down. Because you got like undertones of Tua.
Come on, man. Listen. I'm just being straight. Are we being straight up or not? I thought that's what
we are.
About. All right, so let's be real. What I'm saying to you is this. If you can throw the football and it's got so much damn air on the ball, you can order lunch and dinner, wait for room service and everything else before the ball lands, and there's no defender in the vicinity. I mean, you're going to look pretty good statistically, but if you're watching the games, which you have and you've seen on several occasions, it's not like it's tight coverage and boy, a dime was just dropped in motion.
No, that's not tight coverage.
I'm telling you. Listen, oh, really? That's what we doing, y'all?
Oh, that's
Come
on.
Really? come on, y'all. Come on now. See, come on, man. See, now you're
Stephen A.
dishonest. I'm just saying to you.
I'm not being dishonest.
Come on. We've seen many plays where these brothers have they've received passes and nobody was nearby. I'm not saying he hasn't made good throws. I'm not saying every throw has not been contested. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying when you talk about I'm bringing up the issue of the deep ball. When we've seen him throw the ball deep, we have seen these brothers open by just Waddle and Tyreek Hill.
You're a hater.
I mean, come on, man.
You're a hater.
Really? I'm not saying
You're
that.
a hater, dude.
Okay.
You're a hater.
I'm not.
I'm not talking about 50-yard balls down the field.
Listen, I'm telling you, Patrick Mahomes, without Tyreek Hill, is still that dude.
No,
it's still that dude.
100%.
So I didn't say that Tua doesn't belong in top 3 conversation. Tua's having a tremendous year. He's making lies out of a lot of people.
But you got
I give him
a
a
big
lot of
butt
credit
attached to it.
because of Patrick Mahomes. That's my big butt. Patrick Mahomes. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.